Ethics in a nutshell refers to the fundamental principles and moral guidelines that guide human behavior and decision making. It involves distinguishing between right and wrong, good and bad, and determining the values and virtues that lead to a just and fair society. Here are some key points to understand ethics in a nutshell. Moral principles. Ethics is concerned with defining the fundamental moral principles that govern human actions, such as honesty, fairness, respect, and compassion. Normative ethics. This branch of ethics deals with the study of how people ought to behave and the moral standards they should follow. Consequentialism, an ethical theory that evaluates actions based on their outcomes or consequences, seeking to maximize overall happiness or minimize harm. Deontology, an ethical theory that focuses on the moral duty and the inherent rightness or wrongness of actions, regardless of their outcomes. Virtue ethics, an approach to ethics that emphasizes the development of good character traits and virtues to guide behavior. Ethical dilemmas, situations where moral principles conflict, making it challenging to determine the right course of action. Utilitarianism, a consequentialist theory that promotes actions that create the greatest amount of happiness for the greatest number of people. Rights, ethics, an ethical theory centered on the idea of individual rights and the importance of respecting and protecting them. Ethical relativism, the belief that ethical principles and moral values are context-dependent and vary among cultures, individuals, or circumstances. Ethical universalism, the belief in objective moral principles that apply universally to all humans, regardless of cultural or individual differences. Ethical decision-making, the process of evaluating moral dilemmas and making choices that align with ethical principles and values. Ethical responsibilities, the obligations individuals and organizations have to behave ethically and consider the impact of their actions on others and society as a whole. It's important to note that ethics is a complex and evolving field, and there are numerous theories and perspectives that contribute to the understanding of what constitutes ethical behavior in different contexts. The application of ethics requires thoughtful reflection and consideration of various factors to make morally responsible choices. Thank you very much to everyone who contacted us. Subscribe and stay with us.